Two groups in the Midtown area are trying to get the city of Tucson to change the name of a park that's in the heart of their neighborhood. This over allegations it's named after a racist. News 4 Tucson's Jafet Serrato is live in Midtown. Jafet, which park are we talking about out there?
Monica, I'm here at Mansfield Park, which is near 6th Avenue and Grant Road. This controversy dates all the way back to the 1960s when the park was named after Montim Mansfield. The groups wanting to change the name of the park claim that Mansfield wrote deeds denying black people land ownership. There's always a story behind a name. Take, for example, Tucson's Mansfield Park. In the 1960s, the park was named after Montim Mansfield, who at the time donated several blocks of what is now modern-day Grant Road and 4th Avenue to the city of Tucson.
The park has racist language in its codes and covenants.
Fast forward to this month, people living in the Sugar Hill neighborhood where the park is located recently uncovered racial covenants within their deeds they say Mansfield wrote more than 60 years ago.
So basically, conditions and restrictions of this neighborhood prevent African Americans from living in this area unless they were domestic servants.
President of the Sugar Hill Community Land Trust, Sadie Shaw, learned that information from a national organization called Mapping Racist Covenants. News 4 Tucson also took a closer look at the deeds, finding racially restrictive language like this: no lot shall be sold, rented, or leased to any person of African descent. Now the Sugar Hill Neighborhood Association and Community Land Trust are working to rename the park after a woman who mentored children at the park like Jack Anderson Jr., who just so happens to also be the president of the Neighborhood Association.
Some of the things she taught me now, I think, kept me out of jail.
Doris has since passed away, but neighbors now want the park named in her honor, a change her son Harvey Thompson II is 100% behind.
I think it's truly a blessing that people recognize my mom for the work that she's done in the community.
And Ward 3 council member Kevin Dahl is also on board and is helping it happen.
There'll be a public hearing before the Parks and Rec Commission. There'll be a period of time where people can comment. You know, some people may object. We want to hear both sides. The Parks and Rec Commission will make a recommendation to Mayor and Council.
So far, could not find anybody who's opposed to this name change. Officials tell me it would cost roughly $10,000 to change the name of the park. That money would come from the city's general fund. A public comment period is now open to people to voice their opinion until October 6th, and they can do so at the city's Parks and Rec Department website. Live in Midtown, Jafet Serrato, News 4 Tucson.